What's good, everybody? The voice of the WGC back in the building with probably the last and final feedback showcase until they fill this spreadsheet out, because we got a lot more slots that need to be filled out. God damn. How many we got? God damn. Let me see what's the grand total. Holy shit. 1001. 1001. There's a potential for 1001 total feedback suggestions. So, you know what they say. Speak your goddamn mind. Closed mouths do not get fed. Speak the fuck up, WGC. It's time. Anyways, let's go ahead and finish this up. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Number 129, Bullet Club Gold logo for Ka. Yep. Definitely need community creations and a logo uploader to begin with, because even without community creations, just having a logo uploader in general would be great. So yeah, either implement these logos and stuff into the game by itself or add a logo uploader. I've been seeing people trying to make all kinds of cars. Like, they work great on PC because, the mods and stuff. People try to make it on console, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, some of them are able to pull it off. I've seen a decent Scott Steiner. I've seen a decent Batista in the wilderness, but a lot of them, I look at these attempts and I'm like, what is that thing? A lot of these cars, I mean, hey, salute to you. You tried, but a lot of these cars are out here looking like deranged cavemen. I'm just saying, I'm like, you call that Randy Orton? Who the fuck is that? Who is that? You call that Brock Lesnar? Who the fuck is that? Seriously. I'm just saying. But yeah, Bullet Club Gold logo. Oh yeah, we already talked about that. Full stables. Yeah, definitely need this. Special abilities to rest slash managers. Okay. Sunny Kiss. Layla Hirsch. Aztec warfare rules. Hey, what about anarchy in the arena? Apron apron clothesline moves. Lower momentum. Additional way to unlock wrestlers for people who dislike grinding. You trying to cheat the grind? You trying to you trying to cheat the grind? People that have to weather that storm and beat Paul White in under 3 minutes? You trying to cheat the grind, huh? Hell no, get your ass in that ring, player. You better get to work. Get your ass in that ring and unlock Paul White by yourself. Ain't no cheating going on here. Nah, nah, nah. Nah, nah. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. I mean, I guess. I guess. Make it a little bit easier. Because, I mean, I don't know how often I'm going to be going back to Road to Elite unless there's more content at it, to be honest. It would definitely be cool if you could just throw them into the shop, the new content, and then you could just unlock it with the AEW cash. That'd be cool. Hell in a Cell. Mm, eh. Elimination matches. Yep. Bullet Club DLC. Yep. Legends DLC. Yep. Samoa Joe. Yep. Swerve. Claudio Castagnoli. The Briscoes. Oh my goodness, man. The Briscoes. Damn. That'll be crazy. Directional throw moves. Directional moves. Period. And free throw moves. Yeah. Being able to throw or slam your opponent wherever you want to, and not this one direction BS. Definitely be cool. Like their own carry system or whatever. Like, I wanna put my opponent directly through a certain weapon, directly on a certain weapon. Definitely would love that. More pin combos for moves. Yep. More 3 to 4 match types. Oh, more than 3 to 4 match types. Yep. Alex Reynolds. What the fuck? Rope break, rope break a submission. Oh, you talking about like crawling to the ropes? Yep, definitely need that. Let's add more suspense to the match. Add more ooh and ah to the match. Being put in a submission like the lion tamer, being able to crawl your way to the ropes, that'll be great. The Acclaim, come on now, everybody loves the Acclaim. Yo, listen, everybody loves the Acclaim, man. Definitely got to get the Acclaim in there. The Juice and Jay White, Bullet Club Gold, basically. Definitely got to get the Guns in there too, with the mini men entrance. That is strong style skill. Barbed wire board as weapon. 157 Dark Order DLC. Yeah, show. We got Brody Lee. We got Hangman, but where's Evil Uno? Oh yeah, we got Josh Reynolds too, but where's Evil Uno? Huh? There's a good amount missing. Where's the little one? Where's -1? There's a good amount missing. Ability to change crowd reactions. Britt Baker and Jon Moxley accurate representation before finishers. Jay's taunt, I will choke you out. I mean, if we're talking about traits and special times, we might as well do it for everybody, not just Jay. You feel what I'm saying? Like, imagine if you were about to hit the kicks. Bryan Danielson screamed to the crowd, I'm about to kick his fucking head in. And then you start the kicks. That'd be great, man. That'd be great. That would be great. Number 161, Tony Storm. Ah, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. A man of culture, I see. A man of culture, I see. Tony Storm, Sky Blue, definitely both need to be added in the game. Wink, wink. Nah, I'm just fucking with you, but yeah, for sure, they'll definitely be good additions to the game for sure. And last but not least, number 162, pick a title to challenge for in Road to Elite. Yeah, I guess. Because, like I said, there's a lot of shenanigans, a lot of random shit going on in Road to Elite. It really burns you out, especially the amount of tag team matches that you get thrown into. Random tag team matches over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Does not make any sense, man. Doesn't make any sense at all. Add more suspense, add more compelling storylines. Make it make sense because I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't. Gotta fix this one way or another. Got to. But anyways, that about wraps it up. Like I said, there's about 1,000 total slots. So hey, we'll see what's next. But anyways, what would you like? What do you like from this list so far? How do you feel about AEW Fight Forever so far? Are you going to continue to play this game in the fall once all these other games drop? How you feel? How you feel? Because in my honest opinion, we're gonna damn sure need these updates quick. 2K needs some updates too, because like I said, neither of these games are in a great position right now. You could shield for whatever company you like, but I'm just keeping it real. Both companies have their flaws, and both companies are in the. Or, I wouldn't say both companies are really, really in the mud, but they're kind of dry, and they have little to no replay value. I mean, you can play it for a bit, but you'll get burnt out eventually. I'm just saying. Like I said, AEW has the gameplay, but lack of customization. It's very limited. In 2K, they don't have the gameplay, but they take the lead when it comes to presentation and customization. So it's a lose-lose situation. You feel what I'm saying? You can prefer one of them, you can like one of them over the other one, but at the end of the day, I'm keeping it real. Both games have their flaws. Neither games are perfect, and both games will get you burnt out fast. We need some updates, man. We need some updates. You know what time it is, man. Want the Mortal Kombat 1, Tekken 8, Spider-Man, Starfield. Once all these games come out, I'm just letting you know in advance. It is going to get ugly. It is going to get ugly. So before these games come out, I advise you to get some things out for your community, aka the WGC. But hey, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. We can list all the feedback in the world, but you can't make them actually do it and implement it into the game. So hey, we'll see. But anyways, shout out to AEW. Shout out to AEW games. We'll see what happens from here. Great episode of AEW yesterday. I first got to see Nick Wayne wrestle at I believe it was GCW Astronaut. Yep. Hell of an event. Kid went crazy. Seattle. Yeah. Seattle was putting on, man. Washington is putting on. You got Swerve. You got Darby. Now Nick Wayne. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Seattle putting on, man. Washington putting on. So, yeah, good shit. As you know, the last two participants are finalized for the Blood and Guts match. For the Bullet Club. Not the Bullet Club. For the Blackpool Combat Club, we have Pac with the return yesterday to complete their side. And for the Elite side, we got the one and only, the man himself, the murderer. This crazy motherfucker, Kota Ibushi. It's going to be a hell of a match at the TD Garden. So, Boston, I hope you have your seatbelts on because it's about to be a wild fucking ride. And I'm also hearing more about they want AEW to have more pay-per-views throughout the year. I don't know how I feel about this, man. I don't know how I feel about this. In my honest opinion, how many pay-per-views do we have right now? Let's see. We got Revolution, we got Double or Nothing, we got All Out, we got All In, and we got Full Gear. We got 5 pay-per-views. I mean, if you want to, maybe you can add 1 or 2 more, but I would say that's about it. We don't necessarily need a pay-per-view every single year because that will require lots and lots and lots of storytelling. You would have to get straight to the point. Because having all this filler, having all of these random matches is not going to do anything. You have to get some storytelling going, man. Not just one major storyline and the rest of these you're like, what the hell is going on? What is up with this random match that does nothing? It's not even a story-driven match. But I'm just saying, having a pay-per-view every single month, you're going to definitely have to get the ball rolling when it comes to storytelling. But like I said, it's one thing to sit here and say, oh man, that was a great fucking match. That was a great fucking match. That was a great fucking match. You can put on a 5-star banger any day of the week. Of course. I'm not saying the matches are bad, but I'm just saying, at the end of the day, you're looking at it and you're asking, where the hell is the story here? In a lot of cases, I'm just keeping it real. It's no hate to the wrestlers, no hate to AEW, but I'm just saying, one pay-per-view each month, you're going to have to step it up a bit if we're talking about that. So yeah. Yeah. In my honest opinion, this is what you should do. Tony Khan, this is what you should do. I suggest one pay-per-view every other month. One pay-per-view in January, one pay-per-view in March, one pay-per-view in May, one pay-per-view in July, one pay-per-view in September, one pay-per-view in November, and close out the year like that. Simple as that. Or, hey, you could do it the other way. Start off in February. One in February. One in March. Not in March. One in February. One in April. One in June. One in August. One in October. And last but not least, to close with the calendar year, in the actual end of the month, the end of the calendar year, is have one in December. Simple as that. One pay-per-view a month. One pay-per-view a month. I don't suggest doing one every single month. One pay-per-view every single month. One pay-per-view 12 months. Granted, yes, it's more wrestling. Granted, yes, it's more AEW. Granted, yes, it's a big step forward for AEW. But sometimes less is more, if you get what I'm saying. We're fine with the schedule we have now. We don't necessarily need a bloated schedule, because you look at WWE, how's that working out for them? Like I said, it seems like half the time they don't know what the hell they're doing. They're just throwing anybody on these goddamn cards. A lot of times we're just having pointless 6-man tags. I'm just keeping it real. Booking random ass matches, and you're like, okay, yeah. I don't know what happened there, but hey, decent match, I guess. You're just confused. You just end up leaving these events with an empty mind. You're scratching your head like, okay, what the hell? Hopefully we'll get an explanation about this soon. So yeah, I don't want to get to that same point when it comes to AEW. You feel what I'm saying? The pay-per-views, I'm fine with where we're at. I'm fine. Like I said, if anything, maybe you add one more, you add two more, leave it at that. But I suggest one pay-per-view every other month. That's fine with me. You could start the calendar year in January, or you could start it off in February. One pay-per-view every other month is fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, and you leave it at that. You leave it at that. But one pay-per-view every single month, one AEW pay-per-view for 12 months. You don't need that. And like I said, if you're doing one every other month, you can still have your other. I mean, you can these regular events. I mean, they may be regular Dynamite episodes, maybe regular TNT episodes, but sometimes these feel major. These feel very major. These sometimes feel like pay-per-views, like Grand Slam, Bash at the Beach, Fighter Fest, Battle of the Belts. These sometimes feel like pay-per-views. You can still have these things filled in. So the months that you don't host all these major pay-per-views, you can have these other things. You feel what I'm saying? You don't necessarily need one major pay-per-view every single month. You feel me? You could just stick with what you have now and fill in with these other shows. Simple as that. But one thing I will say before I head out is Tony Khan, while playing Road to Elite, one common thing that I've been noticing is every time I begin to the end, Double or Nothing seems to be in Atlanta every single time I'm ending Road to Elite. So let me ask you something, buddy. How the fuck has AEW not had a pay-per-view, an annual pay-per-view in Atlanta? First of all, we're not at the right venue, because you always want to go to Duluth. And I get why you're doing this, because WWE, it's petty as fuck, but they did this, and you can go look this up. This is pure fact. This is what they did. They basically struck a deal with State Farm Arena, or formerly known as Phillips Arena, so they can be the main wrestling promotion that can host events there. Go look it up. AEW has not been to State Farm Arena since they debuted it years ago. And I was there. They have not been to State Farm Arena since I was there years ago. I believe this was back in like what, 2019, 2020, I believe. Yeah, they have not been there since then. I mean, you can't really say you're in Atlanta if you're not really in Atlanta. You feel me? You're in Duluth, for Christ's sake. You're in Duluth, trying to say that you're heading back to Atlanta. That's not Atlanta, bro. It's not Atlanta. Let's get shit back in order, and let's go back to the A, man. Let's go back to the A, because that's not the place. That's not the place to be. I'm not saying that it's a bad arena, but I'm just saying the area is not the best choice. Or let's just at least get close to Atlanta as possible. Nobody wants to go all the way to goddamn Duluth for some fucking wrestling, bro. Let's go back to Atlanta, man. Or get as close to Atlanta as possible. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. Let's go back to the A, man. What's the holdup? And even if you don't host Dynamite at State Farm Arena every single year, and you want to stick to the Gas South Arena, hey, you can host those weekly shows at the Gas South Arena in Duluth. But what's the holdup, my boy Tony? How does Atlanta not have our own pay-per-view yet? How? What the fuck is the holdup? That's crazy how the headquarters, the people managing you, the people overseeing your product, the network that this goddamn show is on, both TNT and TBS, the headquarters, what do you think the headquarters are? Where do you think the headquarters are? The headquarters of TBS and TNT and some of your favorite networks, they're all in Atlanta. You don't believe me? Go look it up. The headquarters are in Atlanta. So how the fuck do we not have a major show every single year? How the fuck do we not have an annual show every single year? It's insane to me. It's mind-boggling to me. Chicago gets all these goddamn shows. They get Double or Nothing every single fucking year. But what do we get? I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Whether you host your own pay-per-view in Mercedes-Benz Stadium, if you want to really get crazy, whether you want to host your own show, this could be one of the new pay-per-views. Whether you host your own pay-per-view in Atlanta at Mercedes-Benz Stadium every single year, or we get it back popping at State Farm Arena or somewhere close. I'm just saying, we got to get something popping back in the A. Because I'm not going to lie, I was there last time when they were at Gas South, and I'm not going to lie. There was a good amount of people there, but it showed. It showed that is not the place to host wrestling. I consider Gas South Arena more so a concert arena. You feel me? More so a concert arena than a wrestling arena. You feel me? I'm just keeping it real. So yeah, hopefully we get that sorted out in the future. Tony Khan, if you're listening, I hope you're listening good. Let's get the fuck out of Gas South. Like I'm happy. I'm happy in general that you're coming back to GA. I'm happy. But I would much rather be at State Farm than Gas South Arena. I'm just keeping it real. And I'm pretty sure many Georgia citizens would agree on this. I was talking to some people before and after the show. People were like, man, why the fuck do they keep coming to the Gas South Arena, man? We got to get back to the A. I was talking to plenty of people at the show, and we all have the same opinions. Like, why the fuck is it always here? Seriously. I'm not going to lie. Like, there has been some historic events happening in this area. But I'm just saying, the heart and soul will always be State Farm Arena. It always has been, always will be. I don't know what you have to do, but let's do something. Whether we can get weekly shows back in the State Farm Arena, or you can host an annual pay-per-view at the beautiful Mercedes-Benz Stadium, which holds, well, I'm not gonna lie, it'll be interesting to see if they could sell that out which I think they will. I mean, look at what they're doing in Wembley right now, but that'll be crazy. That'll be crazy. It'll basically be America's version of Wembley, basically. I believe that arena can host a lot of goddamn people. That arena can host, yeah, about the same as Wembley, about 70 to 75,000 fans. So that'll basically be our version of All In. Basically, that'll be our version of All In. So yeah, it would be cool if you could announce a new pay-per-view strictly for us, AT Aliens, and you put that shit in Mercedes-Benz Arena every single year. You know, give us something fresh. It ain't no way in hell that the network headquarters are here in Atlanta and we don't have our own thing by now. What's the word, man? Let's get it together, Mr. Khan. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. But anyways, sorry if it sounds like a rant. We just keep it real over here. Just saying, we keep it real over here. But anyways, that about wraps it up for the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. And we out here. One love, God bless. See you in the next one. Peace.